Well, we are back for another game. And we are playing host to the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, we still have injuries to our 2 point guards, so let's see if we get a win in their absence. Well, one's actually playing right now, but let's see if we can get a win. Let's get into it.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hey, this is Ernie Johnson, 2K Sports. Shaquille O'Neal is with me. Thank you all for being here. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. For Dallas, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. Hey, Tyreke Evans was a Rookie of the Year, scored 20 a year that first season.
Hey, you on the radio or
something? What do you
something?
think of his development as an NBA player, Shaq?
Ernie, he was the man. But once defenders started taking away his right hand a little bit, he struggled. He's got to continue to improve going left. And you know what? With the body that he has, he could also work on his post game a little bit.
For Shaquille O'Neal and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again next time.
One of you as we check out the scenic structures of downtown Dallas, Texas. The Pelicans are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. Chandler Parsons is back. It's good to see him healthy and ready to go.
Yeah, and the fans have been waiting for this moment for a while. I'll bet they're going to let him know how happy they are to have him back on the court. He's worked extremely hard to return to the lineup as quickly as possible. I know he's been waiting for this day, too.
Yeah, Clark, the work they were able to do while he was out impressed me. I mean, they deserve a ton of credit for not panicking and continuing to play good basketball without him.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Evans in at the 3 spot. The Mavericks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That free throw, no good.
With a young athletic team, talented at getting to the rim, it makes sense for the Pelicans to play more up-tempo. 2 seasons ago, they played the slowest pace in the league, but last year, they made a real effort to speed things up.
Now, here is Holiday. Evans outside. Lets it go from 11. Nice D from Nowitzki. New Orleans on D. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart with the defensive end and losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
Here's Holiday after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Back to Holiday. Gordon with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Pocket 4. The drive by Gordon. Here's Ashik. Banked in off the glass.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Carter kicks to Chandler.
What a huge play.
It's not possible what we just thought. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's
Whoops.
possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Dallas. And Holiday, here we go. Nice work there, coming off the screen. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Holiday goes in. Mavericks with the rebound. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
How about the box not score from that game. The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Here's Holiday following the score by Dallas. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Holiday. Davis with a screen on Nelson. Here's Holiday. Here's Hasek. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, not everybody in Houston was happy when Dwight Howard chose to sign with the Rockets. Omer Hasek found himself out of a starting position and promptly requested a trade from the team. This offseason, he finally got that wish.
Real good, Hasek. Both free throws. Mavericks leading by 3. And it's Carter penetrating.
Easy call there. No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
The Mavericks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And as a team, they're shooting about 70. % on the year.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are...
Hold up. Oh, he's a Turk.
Close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Vince Carter hits them both. Pelicans trail by 5. Holiday goes in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Let's go Mavs, blue heart, white heart.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Nelson dishes to Nowitzki. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Evans outside. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
Coach told me that he knows they have a tough assignment in Dirk Nowitzki. We talked about what makes Dirk so difficult to defend against, and he pointed to Dirk's ability to hit jumpers when he is seemingly completely off balance, saying it'll look like he's falling over, then he just turns and flips the ball in. I know I've seen Dirk do that on more than one occasion, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The Mavericks trailing.
Well, Dallas coach Rick Carlisle has demonstrated his versatility throughout his coaching stops in Detroit, Indiana, and Dallas. Not really a system coach. He adapts to the talent that he has on each individual team and goes accordingly. That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And he was right in his face.
Chandler's shot. Good. Chandler's got 5 points so far.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, but
And Carlisle presiding over a more half-court, station-to-station style of play in Detroit and Indiana. He's embraced a more up-tempo system, it seems, in Dallas.
Yeah, and he's got an offensively gifted team with the Mavs, and he's always been an innovator using zone defenses to hide weaker defenders and to keep opponents off balance. And again, another example of how the coaches don't stand pat. They're always learning, growing, and adjusting to give their teams the best chance to win.
Good thought. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
You wonder when you look back at it just how significant a win Dirk had when he was able to get his championship win.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. White is checked in for Chandler. Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Jake Crowder's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Udrich in for Vince Carter. Here's Miller. Here's the screen. Guys, you can tell how much it meant to Nowitzki to win that 2011 title. Validation and winning again, really now his motivation as he continues to play.
Well, he said at this age, for him to keep playing at a high level, it takes tremendous dedication year-round. I mean, he needs to feel that they can contend to keep himself going.
Miller, the pass to Rivers. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Rivers has got his first 2 points of the night.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Here's Udrich. He's guarded by Rivers. Crowder kicks to Udrich. The three. The rebound by Withy. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Rivers. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rivers has got his second bucket of the game to go.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Nelson dishes to Parsons. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. New Orleans in the lead. Fredette kicks to Rivers, and he gets it to go. Rivers has got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Udrich, the pass to Nelson. And it's Udrich in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Pelicans lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Pull that rim down.
Tune in this Thursday.
We can bounce back.
LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers go on the road to battle the Oklahoma City Thunder. Live from Oklahoma City. You don't want to miss it.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Young James Lowell.
They started this game out getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Jake Crowder out there with Chandler Parsons. And there's Carter. And it's Udrich. And it's Wright. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. It's good from inside.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Clark, you you know, this in the blink at times, and they didn't finish where they wanted to, but the Mavs did sneak into the postseason last year with a very strong push.
And they took the Spurs to 7 games in that first round. A tough schedule for them at the end of the season, but they fought through it and got back to the playoffs. Very impressive.
Crowder kicks to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A free ball. That's good for Mudryk. And the assist from Parsons. It's all knotted up.
And for the Mavs, when they did get to the postseason, they gave San Antonio everything they could handle, taking them the distance to 7 games.
Rivers kicks to Davis. Pass to Rivers. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Back to Salmons. Now, here is Fredette. Guarded closely. Tries again. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Fredette's got his first 2 points.
Well, you knew if the Mavs got to the playoffs, they'd be tough, even as an 8 seed. There's just so much playoff experience on that team. It took a very good Spurs team playing at a high level to get by the Mavericks in the first round.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, clearly Dirk Nowitzki plans to be a Maverick for the rest of his career. He signed a 3-year, $25 million deal this offseason. He was offered max contract money from other franchises, but took much less to stay with Dallas and make another run at it. Rare to see a franchise and a player so committed to each other in this day and age, guys.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
It's interesting that the Mavs almost exclusively built through free agency. They make draft picks, but they always seem to have a hand in free agency come July.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for Parsons, and it's Aminu in for Jay Crowder. Here's Nowitzki, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
And they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
Well, Mark, you look back at some of the big names they were rumored to be in on, like Jaron Williams and Dwight Howard. Those 2 names come to mind.
And they missed out on them, but they've always been very good about remaining flexible when they need to be with the salary cap.
Again, the Mavericks score.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Evans, right side. Aminu grabs the miss.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. It's out of character for him to miss them.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line. For New Orleans, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
That free throw, no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Cousins checked in for Vince Carter. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
Gordon kicks to Evans, and it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Darius Miller, he's checked in for John Salmons. On the wing, Evans. Defended by Nowitzki. And Chandler sends it down. And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. He dishes it to Aminu. Nowitzki left side. Fade away. It's a big height pass and goes in. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. And the Pelicans shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Holiday dishes to Usher. And Holiday, here we go. And that one's good.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time. Especially
ball don't lie.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fella.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
Evans inside.
Foul?
Discovered by Aminu.
The D was all over it. They just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Oh, shut up.
Nelson kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots a fader, and he gets the bucket. Nowitzki's got 14 points for the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
The pass to Evans. The 10-footer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 6 points for Tyreke Evans.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You can tell he's
How's everybody doing tonight?
He'll take a time off so that trainer can help him out.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Parsons is checked in. Nelson kicks to Udrih.
Come on.
He continues to struggle from the field.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to take him out.
But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
They get it again. He's hit again. Ashit, no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Now let's go to Doris first, Doris.
Well, Kevin, sharp-eyed NBA fans may have noticed, but a new addition to NBA jerseys this season. For franchises that have won a championship, there's a small gold tab on the back of the jersey collar. The tag has small writing showing how many titles the team has won. The Celtics and Lakers with a little extra bragging rights. Guys, what a nice touch.
Well, certainly a badge of honor. Doris, thank you. And Aminu snaps it in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. And here's Evans. 6 points for him. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Evans has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. That drops. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Now, here is Nelson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The dish to Nowitzki. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And he sinks the second. Here's Evans. The shot is off.
I would end the stream if you hit that.
Here and a good one. Well, Mavericks on top. Up 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, you got to come out with a great intensity, and it's tough to warm up. So you got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and come out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. And once he has it, he's automatic.
And here are the Pelicans now. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Davis dishes to Gordon. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Lock at 6. Now here is Holiday. He's covered by Aminu.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense if he missed it.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as
Pull that rim down.
The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
And Holiday, here we go. Shot is blocked. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Vince Carter with the slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish.
We talked about the Pelican mascot, Steve Wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, that's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar, and obviously the key to this club moving forward. You know, referees all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Anthony Davis was stellar all of last year, but he did miss a lot of time with injury trouble. I think that's the only thing that's going to slow him down in his quest to be possibly the best player in the NBA.
And you mentioned, Clark, the injury for Davis. He missed a couple of weeks with a broken bone in his hand.
Yeah, he got banged up his rookie season, too, but he's putting on muscle so that he can withstand the physicality of the NBA. And that'll help with his durability and his ability to hold his ground on defense.
Three-pointer, Nelson. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got his third rebound on the night.
Nope.
Gordon against Nelson. Gordon kicks to Holiday. They set the screen. There's the 3. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Here's Gordon. Blocked.
That's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Nowitzki's shot's good. Nowitzki's got 17.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
Holiday against Nelson. Holiday gets the bucket.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Nelson kicks to Aminu. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Eric Gordon on the wing. He's guarded by Chandler. Evans kicks to Holiday. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Davis buries it down low. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Carter, the pass to Aminu. Here's Nowitzki, and another basket for Dallas.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Evans outside. Nelson against Holiday. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brandon Wright's checked in
Dirk,
for
get
Chandler.
some rest.
Chandler Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Jay Crowder's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Udrich in for Carter, with he's checked in for New Orleans. Salmons comes in for Tyreek Evans. Nelson kicks to Udrich. And that one hits back iron.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Back to Holiday. Here's Withy. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Nelson up top, guarded by Holiday. Nelson kicks to right, tipped away. Taken
Foul.
away by Holiday. A solo fast break. All going up court. Gordon with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. Gordon the pass to Holiday. He's looking for Gordon and finds him, and that one's good. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Oh, for the Pelicans, Steve, going for the playoffs last season, they... did give up a lot of their financial flexibility.
Well, big contracts for Tyreek Evans and Drew Holiday. Well, they've established their core. Now they have to make it internal to take that next step.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Be right back.
Anthony Davis with a historic second season. His numbers comparable to some of the all-time greats. The highest player efficiency rating ever for a player his age.
Leto's checked in for Dallas. New Orleans also making some changes. Jimmy Fredette comes in for Gordon, and it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Leto kicks to right. It's stolen by Davis. Now, here is Fredette. Guarded by Nelson with a lead. And and blocked. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Out to the wing. Lido kicks to Nelson. Here's White. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got his second basket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And Davis becoming a go-to scorer in year 2. Showing real comfort as an isolation scorer. In other words, having plays called for him where he just goes one-on-one. In fact, among players his age, with his volume of offense, he leads that group as the most efficient scorer in history.
Rivers kicks to Fredette. Offensive rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on.
On its way from Parsons for 2. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and he gets it to go. Parsons got 5 points so far.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The feed now to Fredette. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Nelson against Rivers. Kicks it to right. Stolen by Withy. Here's Rivers. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Mavericks lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Fuck it.
Stupid ass fucking Canadian teammate. You fucking piece of shit America. I said your fucking mother.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude, straight up. Your fucking mother. Fucking
Fuck it.
Frenchy fucking Frenchy bastard.
Pull that rim down. Let's get back to it. Oh! What's the vertical? 33.2. Don't you do it! Whatever. Dude, turkey. Hey, fade your mother. Dirk, get ready, cause I have a feeling you're not gonna be sitting for long. Oh, you say your mother. other. Thank you. And what? Dang.
Well, the Mavs took some heat when they opted not to try to defend their 2011 championship with the same players, opting for doing instead. Well, they've swung and missed on some big names, but they've put together a really deep club with some very smart signings.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. He's checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for Parsons. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Udrih. New Orleans also making some changes. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Fredette. And it's Drew Holiday in for Austin Rivers.
And you know, when it comes to Dirk Nowitzki, he has said he wants to retire Maverick. Ownership, anyway, as we sit the case retire. But the greatest player in franchise history deserves to finish out strong in legitimate contention.
Give me that.
Try to make that be a reality.
In the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Play a little bit of basketball.
Mavericks leading by 3. And for Nowitzki, he's made financial sacrifices to enable the Mavericks to go out.
I got fouled and no call.
Yeah, only $26 million on the books before he was re-signed. So
Oh my God. This tip got a gun pointed at him in Baltimore City. That's an everyday thing, you fucking cracker. Keep your white ass out of the city. Can't handle it.
tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially
I'm thinking about moving to Texas.
Why?
I need to get the fuck out of these goddamn liberal states. I'm telling you. Fucking go to North Korea and live, or China. Fuck.
That's funny.
I'm serious.
He said fuck.
Go to fucking England.
Are you on a party chat?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere. Somewhere where they have prostitution legal. So I can make me a ton of money.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it,
Did you hear this shit? That stupid ass governor of Maryland. I'm glad I ain't fucking around Maryland no more. Tax money on fucking vending machines. Stupid motherfucker.
Lock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Second chance effort. Davis. Aminu grabs
That's the crazy thing. When I started working, sodas were $1. Then it went to $1.10. Then $1.15. Then $1.25.
Everyone could hear or convo his complaining about the government thinking face.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You said huh? What'd you say huh for?
Then it went up to $1.65. Then $1.75. Now it's $1.85.
Now they're $4.
They will be soon.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13. So just about 46% on their field goal attempts are in the quarter. Davis, the pass to Holiday. Back to Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans to take the lead.
Whatever. Timeout. And watch, I guarantee they'll lose their next game. You just had a timeout. What kind of shot was that?
So it's the Mavericks now. That drive by Clark. And that one is stuck right through. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one. You know, quite honestly, Kevin, Steve, I mean, this game is close to this game, but you really hate to see it come to an end. I agree. Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not? That drops. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Aminu with the screen for Nowitzki. Stolen by Gordon. Outside Holiday. Feeds to Gordon. And Holiday gets to Davis.
Yeah.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kevin.
Here's Nowitzki. Feels it.
Huge shot.
To Gordon. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To Davis from 10 feet out.
I'll tell you what, that first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
We gotta win it face with peeking eye thinking face.
Nelson gets to Nowitzki. It's in!
One of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Here's Holiday. So it's an error for the Mavericks. Pulling out the W. It was good, but the Mavs come up with the win.
Nobody wants to lose those games, but it's much better to win those nights.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr endorsement, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Buzzer beat a win, but we got a win nonetheless.
Crazy game full of mixed emotions. Love you gesture face with tears of joy.
I've never seen Dirk go a game without an assist.
Ronnie.
Oh. Thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new so you see more videos when I upload. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.